welcome to Your Brand Expert Tips. Have you ever wondered what it takes to create a really good strapline or tagline for your business? Well, today, that's exactly what I'm going to cover. You see, Melanie Waldron has written in asking about how to create a really compelling strapline for her business that she can build her brand on. So Melanie, I hope that I can answer your questions today, and if indeed you're watching this video and you aren't Melanie, it will help you with your business too if you are also thinking about creating your strapline or tagline. So there are a number of things that you need to consider when you are creating the strapline for your business. And the first thing I really would advise is that you keep it really, really simple. You want to go for simplicity, something that is easy to trip off the tongue. And remember that other people are going to be building your business on your behalf as well through word of mouth and telling other people about what it is you do. And if you've got a compelling strapline and something that is really easy for people to remember, that kind of does what it says on the tin, other people will find it much easier to refer you. Now you'll have to forgive me because there are planes flying above my head today, so hopefully it won't interfere with the sound and the noise quality too much. I will try and speak as loud as I can over the top of them because some of them are bloody huge and they're going over and creating a right old racket. You can probably hear it going over now. Oh, and I'll just let you know as well that because I'm down the park, I have Bonnie with me and we've been playing frisbee. So she's likely to be heavy breathing. If you can hear heavy breathing, it isn't me. As much as I'm enjoying bringing this video to you, it's not me, it is my dog. So let's crack on. So Melanie, simplicity. Make sure that it's simple. It should be easy to pass on because remember that while you're out there either talking to other customers or delivering the business, you could have other people that are out there at networking events or even talking to somebody else, you know, in the family. They might be moving home, for example, or there might be somebody moving to the UK who is looking for a place of residence in London, as I believe it, you're setting up a residential lettings company that helps people to find a place that they can feel safe in London, whether they're either moving to London, moving within London, or moving from abroad. So it's really key that you step into your customer's shoes and make sure that you are thinking about it from their point of view. Don't think about your strapline as something that sounds good, that you think is great. You've got to step into your customer's shoes and make sure that it is something that really speaks to them. I think the other thing that you need to do is think about what is your mission and your reason why. Because if you know what your reason why is for creating the business and building the business, and it's not, most cases, it's not that you're setting up a business just so that you can make money. I'm sure that you're doing it for other reasons that are much greater than that. So what are your reasons for setting it up for your customers? And think about what it is that you do that is important to your customers. And you want to get something like that in your strapline because that will really get across the essence of what you're saying. So keep it simple. Make sure it's clean so you have a lot of clarity around your strapline. And also make sure you get across the essence, the reason why you are doing what you do. Why should your customers care that you care? That's really important. So, you know, think about what it is that your customers value most about the services that you provide. Some people, they think that making promises in their strapline is the wrong thing to do. But it's not the wrong thing to do if you are going to deliver on your promises. So, for example, some straplines, they'll say something along the lines of, you know, always deliver on time, good quality every time, you know. So, you know, you could make guarantees in your strapline and that will be compelling to the people who you are trying to sell to as a business and try to let with you and buy from you as somebody that they trust in your industry. So you could put something in there that's along the lines of a guarantee. That does work, but you must make sure that you follow through on your promises if you're going to build your brand on that. The other thing you can think about doing with your strapline is to use something that has your keywords in it so that you know that people, when they're passing it on, it could also be something that you have as your URL. Now, for example, a company that we did the branding for last year, they have a mortgage company, so they give really, really good, honest mortgage advice to businesses who are buying properties that they want to obviously get very tax efficient mortgages to help them make sure that they're not spending too much money in their business, and also to help people on a personal level to find their dream home and be able to buy it in a way that doesn't have them stressed and worrying about how they're going to pay their mortgage back. So Alison approached us a few years ago, and we started working with her last year to really help her create the brand and the strapline and all the key messages around her business. Now, mortgage advice and mortgages is a very, very competitive search term. So competing on Google wasn't something that Alison wanted to do. But what we did want to do was get the essence of Alison's message across. And one of the things that was really key to Alison was that she wanted to protect people that were living already in their dream home, but because of the recession and because of inflation of interest rates and things, people were having to sell their homes, their family homes in some cases that they'd grown up in, and have to move or downsize. And she wanted to really help people with that, to protect their property and to protect their security in their family home. So that was one of the angles that we looked at for Alison's business when we came up with the 4 concepts for her strategy. And it is actually the one that she went for. Here we go, the heavy breathing. You might hear that. She's coming back with the frisbee. Come on then. So with Alison, what we did, we came up with the strapline and the concept of protect your nest. Because that's exactly what she was doing. So the brand, the logo, everything was designed around protecting your home, making you feel safe. You know, if you've got a sea of mortgage advisors, and in most cases people will see 4 or 5 mortgage advisors, and then they will, you know, they'd have to decide between those 5 people when there's not much differentiation between them if they're all, you know, providing the same service. So that really was Alison's key differentiator, was that she really is an honest mortgage advisor that could help you to protect your nest, protect your assets and your family home. So her strapline is protect your nest, and consequently her URL, her domain name is www.protectyournest. So you can incorporate your strapline into your URL, and if you do that, it's actually quite clever, because that way you're getting a strapline that is catchy, but it also, if they remember it, and you hope that they will, they'll then type that in online, and you're the first person that's going to come up because it's sticky and they associate that to you. Come on then. And they associate it to you. So that's also a really good thing to do, is to look at creating a strapline that you could also have as a URL if you are not competing on Google. Now, there's loads of ways you can drive traffic to your business. You don't necessarily have to be coming up in the organic search rankings, but come here, hand. But I would advise you do, if you are going for something that you want to create that is really you know, easy to find on Google, always try and get your keywords in there. You know, with hard work and time and patience, you can absolutely get onto the first page of Google and within the first 3 search listings of Google. But it really depends on what you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to build your business on a word of mouth strategy and you're not expecting a lot of business to come through online marketing, then it's okay to create a strapline that isn't you know, keyword optimized. The other thing that you can do, come here then. The other thing you can do is to think about your strapline as, you know, what are the feelings and emotions or the call to action that you want them to take once they've read it, once they've come into contact with your brand. So, for example, if you think of, you know, Nike, just do it, or McDonald's, I'm loving it. If you think just do it is a very action-driven word, it's a very action-based company. They sell products that help you to take action and become a competitive athlete. So, you know, just do it is a perfect term for them because it's a very motivated term. It suits their business incredibly well. When you've got, you know, Pickfords, for example, they're a moving company. And, you know, what they wanted to do was create the essence of, we look after your your property, you know, like we're not going to just get hold of it and shake it about and break it and drop it. We really care about it. So their strapline is the Careful Movers, which I think is brilliant. It's great because it's descriptive, it tells you exactly what they do, but it also gives you the emotion that they're going to look after your property. So that's exactly the essence that they wanted to get across. If you think of, you know, Toyota, for example, or Nokia, you know, Nokia is a great example, connecting people, because that's exactly what they do. So it does what it says on the tin. You know, whatever it is that you want to get across, you know, is it a feeling that you want them to have? Is it an action you want them to take? What is it that you want them to do? So you're better off, when you're thinking of your strapline, start with the end in mind and really put yourself in the mind of your customer and think, what is it that I'd really want them to say to me that would make me feel safe putting my life or my business in their hands? Now, Melanie, if you need any more help, I don't really have time to go into a great deal more today. Obviously, we do this in a lot of depth when we're doing the branding for our clients. But what we have done is created a course which is perfect for small businesses just like you if you want to learn how to become the leader of your industry. So it's a 3-day course. And over that 3 days, we'll help you to understand and step your business into the future to create all the key messages you're going to need to create, to use through social media, through, excuse me, you've got a plane's about to go over, through social media, through the online marketing that you do for your website, whether it's videos that you're creating, whether you're writing blog articles or creating video logs. What we'll do is, over that 3-day period, is work with you to create all of those key messages, to step into your client's shoes and really extract from you what are all the things that you do that you take for granted, that you will probably completely forget when you're thinking about your online strategy and your brand, and how when you're talking at a networking event, and how you're, you know, when you're giving your elevator pitch for 60 seconds, what are the things that you really need to say about yourself? So we extract all of that and put that into a strategy that you can then take action and traction on, so that when you go out after 3 days, you've learned how to become the leader of your industry, how to attract, engage and convert the clients that you want to work with, and to also build yourself up as a key person of influence in your industry. So if that's something of interest to you, I'm going to put a link below so that you can get more information about that course, and hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you there, because it's a brilliant, cost-effective way of helping you to really become the brand that you want to see in the world. So take care, have a brilliant day. I'll very much look forward to hearing how you got on with your progress, and of course seeing your strapline in action. So take care. If you've got any other questions, please do pop them in the comments box below this video, and I will do my very best to answer them in the next couple of weeks for you. So take care, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.